Well, if it isn't another anti-Nintendo grifter making a slanderous video on another Pokemon game.
Can you actually watch the video before screenshotting my shit and sending it to your echo chamber? Can you do that? Sorry if I sound sick. I've been sleeping right next to the crack in between the wall and the floor, and it's 13 degrees outside. I don't think I need to remind anyone how dog shit the most recent Pokemon games have been. People buying them will see a game constantly glitching, running at 30 FPS on a good day and looking like a mobile game, and say, well, it's fun. No shit, it's fun. Fun comes baked into the formula. Nintendo would have to actively try to make it not fun. The point is that this isn't a poor little indie studio or just one guy making a game that's fun in spite of having almost no resources aside from creativity. No, you're eating the slop that company shat out specifically because they know they don't have to put any resources into it. I'm not even saying not to buy it ever. I didn't even say that in my last video about Pokemon. I didn't say not to buy it ever. I'm just saying don't buy it before you know it's going to be worth your money. Don't gaslight yourself into thinking a game is worth 70 bucks if the game looks like it was put together for 70 bucks. However, Pokemon Wind and Waves positively stunlocked me by not looking like shit. Look at that water, it looks just like Windex. I want to chug that shit. Oh, you're zooming into the background, analyzing the water physics and shadows? Why are you doing that? Just play the game. Oh, you're looking at that giant dent I left in the car that I just sold you? Why are you doing that? Just drive the car, dumbass.
$7,000 for this car, but I got a slight dent in the back.
Also, the graphics issues aren't limited to just the world, but also the battles. Honkai Star Rail plays an entire feature-length movie whenever anyone does anything, and yet the most popular RPG series in the world is still keyframing models on the Y-axis. I don't need a movie, but I'd prefer a little fanfare. I'm never letting Nintendo live down the 3DS era animations. How the hell am I supposed to be immersed in an RPG if the world looks like it was drawn in crayon? If your gameplay isn't going to change, which it really hasn't, then it better at least look good. And I'm excited to say that this new game looks serviceable. I mean, it's not Zenless Zone Zero, but I didn't turn the trailer off, so that has to be worth something. In all seriousness, this is the best looking Pokemon game we've ever gotten, and for once, saying that doesn't sound like an ironic joke. If Nintendo's releasing this for around $60, maybe $70, then I won't have anything to say about it. My lips will be sealed. The starters all look great this time around, including the water starter. This is unheard of. The water starters looking good, the duck with the hat and the zesty salamander were dog shit designs, and I want whoever made them strung up by their genitals. Seals are based though. Actually, the fire starter might be the weakest one this time around. Yeah, I fucking said it. It's literally just a dog the color of piss. Gekua and Brout are kind of derivative, but I'd rather have either of those over yet another furry fire Pokemon. And if you're picking Pombon for meta purposes, I need you to touch grass. Here we go again with the grass and water slander. Fire type fans talk a lot of shit for people with Pokemon whose greatest fear is a bucket of water.
Oh yeah, there's powerful niggardry at work here.
They're calling Brout a chud? They're calling Gekua a faggot? Out of all the reasons to not like Tectone, this might be the worst one. Okay, I'm sorry. What the hell is this nigga so mad about? All of this looks promising. Like I said, if this is coming for 60, 70 bucks with 4K support, my lips are sealed. Please don't fuck this, and there it is. To be completely fair, they were obviously gonna phase out the Switch 1 at some point, and it looks like they're starting to do it now. Huge disappointment for a lot of people, but that's not really a Nintendo issue. I'd much rather not have another Legend ZA issue where the previous console's version runs like ass, and Nintendo would most likely not like people asking, why does my game run like shit when playing on Xbox 360 level hardware in the big 26? The only major downstream issue is that making it an exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 locks it from being emulated for the time being, but that's something Nintendo probably sees as a win. Contrary to what people like Harmon Smith will have you believe,
the industry is going to do everything it possibly can to keep up the illusion that Pokemon is falling off.
Emulation is not piracy, and was actually the main way people were able to see all 60 frames per second in a game they paid full price for before the Switch 2 rolled around, like with Tears of the Kingdom. It also allows you to easily mod games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Smash Bros. Ultimate, without risking a ban. Yes, you can use it to pirate, the exact same way I can use a knife to cut a sandwich or stab someone to death. Ironically, it's still the only way for some specific games with upgrades, quote-unquote, aka, we're charging you $10 to use the hardware you just bought. No, I'm booting up Yuzu. That's what's fucking happening. Switch 2 exclusivity is sad, but understandable. And in conclusion,
Yeah,
She wanna sweet tonight. That booty look big tonight. I'm round with that seed tonight. That dick gon' feed tonight. It's a sick night. Nigga get left. This bitch gon' get right.